Hi, Sylvia here. I'm very excited about my latest workshop, and I just wanted to give you an overview of what it's about and a little bit of the history of how it actually came about. Now, this for me, and I'm sure it will be for you, is what I call the next step. It takes, it took me, and it will take you to the next step, even beyond what's here in my book, The Miracle Effect, which many people are saying has changed and is changing their lives. This is like a primer for living, as many have said. And so this next step goes to higher levels of awareness, uh, higher levels of consciousness, of understanding, of knowledge, deeper ways to get into your alpha state of insightful meditation where you get awareness and also the ahas that are necessary for you to understand what's going on in your life. I'll read you a few notes in a moment of what else it incorporates. But for me, how it came about was because I had done a nosedive into a very low vibrational frequency. I'll come back to that in a moment. But basically, this workshop I'm calling Mega Miracles Masterclass because mega meaning bigger. Truly, it's is truly wonderful and has pulled me out of a very low ebb. So, what it will incorporate is tapping even deeper into our latent power and potential that we all have. It's just waiting for us to know how to use it, and rockets our creation mastery to much higher levels than before. Things have been coming so much quicker and easier since I've been working with these new strategies and techniques. In fact, I'm able now to exceed my previous expectations of making miracles and dreams a reality. So it's composed of what I call advanced super strategies, and it truly is penetratingly accurate wisdom. I can vouch for it. It's almost a miracle what it's done for me, and it's newly received breakthrough techniques that really work that you won't find anywhere else. So in the workshop, it will be experiential. I will take you through these strategies, through these meditations and techniques, so that you really have begun to integrate them. And when you go away, you'll be able to continue working with them. So, among some of the topics will be another way, a better way, shall we say, of accessing the quantum field for manifesting mastery. Such an incredibly powerful understanding and technique that sort of blew me away almost. I was also given enormously powerful new wordings, new decrees that guaranteed, as I see now in hindsight, now I have the understanding, your success and peace of mind that things are really going to happen and really going to work. It has taken, as I say, my miracle consciousness level, as I call it, to higher levels, and things have been flowing so much more effortlessly and faster. And the insightful meditations going to deeper alpha levels that give these ahas has been truly wonderful. It's expanded my awareness, my consciousness way beyond what I understood before. And also, it's been enabled me to self heal using the light energy physics of our two light bodies and activating more of our DNA codons. So that just gives you a little thumbnail sketch of some of what will be in it. Now, the history behind it was because a few or a couple of months ago, I had reached probably one of the lowest ebbs I can remember as a result of some months of consecutive health challenges. And the last one had resulted in continuous pain, 24/7, quite severe, or very severe actually, from three injuries in my rotator cuff muscles. And as you know, if you've been in pain or if in the depths of despair over anything, it is very hard once you reach that to remember to what to do and so on. So I resorted to getting a little bit of allopathic relief, pain relief, enough to give me a window, if you like, a reprieve, so that I could actually start getting back on track. So if that applies to you, I do think consider that, because the allopathic medicine is there to help us when and if required. And certainly for me, it was required at that point. So once I was able to be in less pain, I then asked my higher self, bring me more understanding, more awareness of what's going on and how I can transform my life, go back to at least the levels I was at before, and maybe even higher. Now, it all rests on vibrational frequency. All the time, we are emitting a level of vibrational frequency through our thoughts and our emotions, through the circumstances in our lives, our reactions to what's going on. And so, depending upon what level of vibrational frequency you're living at, will depend the results that you attract or you manifest in your life. In other words, if you're vibrating at a higher frequency, then you can make your dreams a reality, you can manifest all you desire and require, miracles and so forth, because they're all on the same higher frequency level. And I call one of them miracle consciousness level. But if you start lowering your vibrational frequency, as I said, through whatever circumstances in your life, then as you go lower on the scale, then of course you are going to meet and attract circumstances that match that lower level of frequency. And we often call these circumstances negative, or we tend to have more accidents. In other words, all the lower things that we don't really want will come into our lives. And I have shown this chart before, but it does sort of show visually what I'm talking about. Here are the upper frequencies, and you can see the arrow going upwards, and that's where we want to be. And even when we lower a little bit, we still want to take them back up to maximum if you can, because that's where all the good stuff happens. And as I say, it gives you mastery of your life, mastery of your creative manifesting power, and being the miracle magnet that you actually can be. But once you drop below into some of these lower frequency feelings, and in fact, in my case, because of this long-term condition, I really eventually took a nosedive. And I was at probably the lowest ebb I can remember for many, many, many years. So if you're in the lower frequency, as I say, life just is nothing like you would really want it to be, or you would enjoy it. So this is what it's all about, your vibrational frequency. So all of these things that I was given, of course, raise your vibrational frequency quite rapidly once you get onto them. And they're not hard. They have results very, very quickly, I found. And I was able to reverse the nosedive, the downward spiral, and start ascending my frequencies again. And so the information I was given to do this, these wonderful breakthrough teachings, if you like, or levels of knowledge and awareness and consciousness, label it how you like, it doesn't matter, uh, took me up the next step, even beyond what's in the miracle effect. So this is the recommended, obviously, preparation for the workshop, because we build on this and we take it to higher and higher levels. So I'm really excited about it. And if you're able to come and join me at one of the presentations, I would love to see you. And believe you me, you will be amazed at the results that you can enjoy in your life. And therefore, because we're emitting this frequency all the time, you are then uplifting all those whom you meet and who are in your life. And ultimately, the more of us that do this are contributing to the raising of the whole consciousness level of humanity. So I do hope you will join me. This is Sylvia Valdes signing off. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know when and where I'm offering this workshop, it will be repeated, I know, because people have been asking for it. Check out my website. Well, I have two websites, either www.sylviavaldes.com, and my other website is www.consciousness OM, O-M for Mary, ominternational.nz. And I will post regularly on those websites when and where the different presentations will occur of my Mega Miracles Masterclass, the next step. So it's Sylvia sending you love, blessings, and miracles and life mastery. Take care.